What's going on, everybody? Swagged out, and you already know why I'm here. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a fragrance that I did not purchase. The second time from purchasing from the house of Primera Perfumes, I ordered a fragrance by the name of The Crown, and I ordered Black Diamond, right? I'm sorry, London and Black Diamond. And those fall very much into the realm of fragrances I like. Darker notes, heavier fragrance. And then in that package, Bader also sent me Lavender Touch. Now, I had seen Lavender Touch on the website. Something about it seemed very light and not very much what I'm into. So I was surprised that he thought that would be something I was interested in, but I was open to it. Always appreciative of somebody, respecting my opinion enough to send me something for review. So cool, I'll look at it. I spoke to Charlie from Charlie Urban Fragrances, who also has a YouTube and Instagram page, and he talked it up. He liked it a lot, and I was like, okay, let's see. And then I sprayed it, and a lot of that feel of why did he decide to send me this was answered. Because it can only be one or two things. One, he's not understanding the kind of fragrances I like, or two, super confident in his product. And I think it's the confidence part because, man, I would be very confident sending this to someone as well. This fragrance has this really nice opening that, the good thing about the fragrance I'll talk about in a minute is what that opening does. But first, I'll tell you the notes. And the notes are lavender, bergamot, lime, lemongrass, coconut. In the mid, you have orange, jasmine, black currant, apple, pink pepper, saffron. And in the base, you have vanilla, tonka, musk, patchouli, amber, cedarwood. So, this opening, blast of lavender, just right off the bat, unapologetic lavender to the fullest. This lavender has this really fresh sweetness to it, almost outdoor in a field full of nothing but lavender and green throughout. And you get that musk that's in the base comes up immediately. Like it's all over the fragrance. That musk that's in this fragrance is powerful, number one, and it's playing its part all through the fragrance. And I like the way they use the musk here. That musk and that lavender, that combo is just a really nice, like you talk about office friendly fragrance all day. But it's a fragrance that I was not expecting what I smell here. So I get the lavender, of course, very nice, very strong. But then I get touches of that green from that lemongrass and that lime. It's not very tart, but you get that citric greenness to it that really makes you feel like you're outside taking a deep breath and in a big, wide open field where all you see is lavender and green for miles. Like, this is an amazing opening. What I don't get in that opening is that coconut. And I was really interested to see how the coconut played a part here. And what I really think, the only thing the coconut can do here is probably add some creaminess to the fragrance because I don't smell coconut. Though I do get some creaminess in here. Light, but semi-creamy. In the middle, it says orange, black currant, apple, pink pepper, saffron. I wish I smelled more saffron. I don't get much orange. What I get is the apple. And it feels like green apple. It's juicy. It's fruity. I like what it's doing here. I don't get the saffron. I wish I did. I'd love to see how that played more apart. But usually I can identify saffron immediately. And that's not what I'm getting here. Something in the background. Something in the background to make something else work. And then in the base, you have that vanilla, that tonka, that musk, that patchouli, that amber, which is going to add sweetness to it later. So, what I was saying about the opening. In the opening, you get that big, sweet, juicy, fresh blast of lavender. And typically for me, I expect a fragrance to be opening for a little bit, mid for a long time, and then dry down. And in this fragrance, what I get is that opening goes for a while. Like, I want to say that opening goes straight to the half. So here, there's two transitions, or there's two phases. There's the initial opening, which carries you through midway of the fragrance life, and then at that halfway point, it transitions, and it starts picking up those sweeter base notes, that tonka, that vanilla, that amber. Never turns gourmand, but almost like a lavender candy kind of vibe. Nicely creamy, sweet, fresh, aromatic, all those things at the same time, and pleasant. I get I don't know, like 6-7 hours with this on my skin. I feel it for hours. Like I'll forget it's there, and then I'll move and it'll just bounce. Once it's a skin scent, it stays way longer. When I say 7 hours, I'm saying 7 hours where I feel like it's really working. But hours later, it's still on my skin. It's still present. When I move around, I can still notice it there. This is a great performing fragrance. I read something earlier today where someone was not very pleased with the performance, but I am. And I don't know if it's just my skin and how it, communicated with my skin, but I get great performance from this. Not a really strong projecting fragrance, but nice enough that someone near you will smell it. And they're going to enjoy it. This is not an offensive fragrance. If you're looking for a really nice fragrance that is office friendly and you're going to enjoy it while you're wearing it, when you get those wafts back, it makes you happy that you have it on as well. Lavender Touch is an amazing fragrance for that. Super safe. People are going to like it. I think it's a great transition from people who like those really blue, fresh, people-pleasing fragrances into people who are trying to get into more complex fragrances. This is a great starting point. It's not super complex. It's fresh, it's refreshing, it's aromatic, but it has some of those different notes that make that lavender behave in ways that are really nice and different, in my opinion. I now like this fragrance. I think it's going to be great for all of the spring and all of the summer, and we'll see what happens in the autumn. But I'm loving this right now. Have worn it a couple of times. I will continue to wear it. That's all I have for you folks today. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched this long, if you have something else to add to the conversation, go ahead and add it in the comments. If you've used any fragrance from Primera, and particularly Lavender Touch, go ahead and add any information you felt that I left out. If you like this information and you feel you may have learned something from it and you're interested in purchasing Primera now because you heard it, go ahead and like, please. And if you have any questions about how to get in contact with this house in order to purchase and you can't find it online, go ahead and contact me. I'm always responding. And lastly, if you're not already subscribed, why not? You're already watching, probably interested in some of the content, probably see some fragrance right there, which you're wondering what they smell like. I'm going to review everything here at some point. Give me time, I'll get through it, but I'm going to get to it. Trust me. With that said, that's all I have for you. Fragged out, swagged out, and I'm out.